The town apparently now wants to reinstate the Fall Festival with Festival Management Company, Road Shows Incorporated, who handles events such as the Rose Parade, Hot August Nights, Street Vibrations, and many more national events. The owner, Randy Burke, attended last night's town board meeting to get things rolling in time for the festival, which is scheduled for Thursday, September 27th through Sunday, September 30th.
Tuesday, approximately 4:15 in the afternoon, Paula Glidden from Paved contacted the Pahrump Town manager, Bill Kobarger, to tell her that Paved has decided to pull out of the annual Pahrump Fair and Festival. Approximately 2 years ago, the Pahrump Town gave Paved the rights to the Pahrump Fair and Festival, which was previously called the Fall Festival. There was a bidding between the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce and Paved to run this annual festival. Now, Paved has decided to pull out. The festival officially canceled. Now we're going to speak to Harley Calkin, who's on the Pahrump Town Board, to find out exactly where we stand at this point.
We received a notification from Paved that they're washed their hands of it and they're done. Tomorrow, Mr. Kohlbarger will be having a meeting with them. I don't know the nature of the meeting other than, in other words, I don't know if Paved just wanting to say, well, we want to do it, or maybe they're going to get, the town's going to get some information or whatever. People are looking for an immediate decision, but we don't have enough information yet to make one. All I can tell you is that the Town of Pahrump board and staff are involved, and something will happen, and there will be a fair. I just don't know how big it'll be or whatever. We don't know what's all going on yet. As an example,
there will be something coming on the same exact days in Petrick Park. It might not be to the extent of what we're used to because of the short notice, but we will have a fall festival.
Yeah, there'll be something there. As to who's going to promote it, I don't know yet. What Mr. Burke was there because I was interested in having him do a promotion and bring some sort of event to Pahrump.
Mr. Burke is who?
He owns Road Shows Incorporated. He has an extensive history of promoting events, and as I recall, he worked for one of the state tourism agencies. He was the chairman for quite a while. He's very, very well known and very well respected.
He was at the town board meeting last night.
Yes. I asked him if he would come and take a look at Pahrump, and just by coincidence, it happened to be at the time when we're having this fall festival problem. So we also addressed that with him. He said that he'd be more than happy to take this on, and he could make something happen. So no problem. One way or another, something's going to happen, but I don't know what's going to happen with Paved yet. Tomorrow I'll probably have a better idea. Personally, what I would like to see happen is Mr. Burke and his company Road Shows take over the Fall Festival for now and forever and build it up into a great event that it used to be, and maybe even better.
Are we willing to sign an agreement with him right now, or you want to wait until see what he does this year with this Fall Festival and then perhaps enter into an agreement with him?
Well, he has a tremendous amount of history. That would be like asking the president to prove he's president or something like that. You know, I mean, it's just a matter if the town's willing to step up to the plate. I can only speak for myself. His credentials are impeccable, and that's just not something everybody can do, put on an event like that. We need a professional.
He's not only a professional in putting on festivals, but parades, because we have to, once again, the parade's been canceled too as well. The Fall Festival, the parade, and hopefully this will all be reinstated and we'll have something back on the table as far as what we're looking at. But we are going to have the parade too as well, right? You said the festival's going to be smaller.
Like I said, we don't know. Have enough information yet. I just know that something will happen.
Road Shows is actually a festival management company based out of Reno. Randy Burke is the owner of that. Town board member Harley Calkin actually asked Randy Burke to come down and do a tour of the town to find out about bringing tourism into our town. And luckily he was here to find out if he would be interested in running the Fall Festival. He is actually going to work with the town to see if he can come up with something in the coming weeks. We are guaranteed that there will be a Fall Festival and that we will perhaps have our parade too as well. And in the coming days, we'll let you know the updates on that. It may not be the exact size as we've been used to in the past, but there's guarantees that we will be having a fall festival. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
A passing motorist reported a man lying in the roadway on Highway 160 near Gamebird in the early morning hours of this last week.
Nye County Sheriff's deputies responded with Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue to find the individual on one side of the road and his motorcycle on the other. Mercy Air was launched to the scene, but then was canceled. Medics decided to transport the male victim, who was apparently a Las Vegas resident, to Desert View Hospital. The man regained consciousness and was alert when medics took him by ambulance. Apparently he was wearing a helmet at the time of the accident. We spoke to Nevada Highway Patrol Trooper Ray Hubbs.
We have a motorcycle that was traveling towards Pahrump from 160, traveling northbound, and for an unknown reason, I haven't been able to determine yet exactly the cause, but the vehicle went off of the east side of the roadway and overturned and was ejected off the motorcycle. As far as I know, they were talking to him when he was here. His answers were kind of in and out. He was transported by ground. There's a pair of shoes, a hat that the gentleman was wearing, and then just debris from the motorcycle.
This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Kelly Adams has been named the new Chief Executive Officer of Desert View Hospital. The former CEO, Susan Davila, has taken a job with the corporate office of the facility. News 46 introduces you to the new head honcho of our local hospital.
I've been here 4 days and just trying to learn my way around.
So, being here 4 days and finding out about this health fair right away and getting to see the community involvement, what's that like for you?
Well, most encouraging, to see the participation of the community come out in such numbers and to have the resources available, I think is illustrative of the type of resources I would like the community to be aware that this hospital provides.
Desert View Hospital has kind of been a hub of the community, having events like this. Are we going to continue in this direction?
Yes, we will. Again, it's a resource for the community. And there are several resources here that patients, I'd like our patients in the community to be aware of, that not everybody has to go to Las Vegas for health care. They can do it right here in Pahrump.
Let's talk about you yourself professionally.
All right. I've been doing this for 32 years. I've been hospital administration and CEO with a number of large companies, and I've worked in Washington, Washington and Utah, Texas, Florida, Tennessee, and now here in Nevada. So
you coming from where?
Coming here from Phoenix, Arizona. I opened up a hospital in Phoenix about 6 years ago, and had great success. Now we're here to kind of move this hospital to the next level.
Were you looking to come here to Nevada, or this opportunity came up for you?
Yeah, thank you. That's a great question. The opportunity really kind of came together by knowing the owners. Mark Stoddard, Ken Richens, knowing the rural health guys that were out there that have other hospitals, and by knowing them and through our management skill sets, they were thinking of with healthcare reform pressing down on all hospitals. It's time to kind of put some experience and put these gray hairs to work, in a different environment.
Are you looking to, have you had time to assess about the hospital, things that you would like to change, things that you would like to keep the same?
Well, remember, I've only been here 4 days. And so the things that I've observed so far is the strength of the employees, the strength of the department managers, the strength of the emergency room services. I'm very encouraged and most impressed. I'm putting together how all the other healthcare components fit together.
We continue with our news story with Desert View Hospital's new Chief Executive Officer, Kelly Adams.
When this hospital was built, I had an option for expansion, so many extra beds. Are you looking at that right now?
Don't know yet. Right now I want to focus on current operations, look at where healthcare reform is going to be affecting this community and this hospital.
So that is something that you definitely take into account?
Oh, we'll have to. We're forced to look at the financial implications of the outcome of this hospital.
Is there something that you look at when you're looking at a job like this, taking a job in this type of community? What types of clinics and how the hospital interacts with those before you take a position like this?
Well, that's part of the research. What are our relationships with the physicians? What are our relationships with the community? What are our relationships with the transfer agreements? And I don't know those yet. I'm still putting that together.
Tell me about yourself personally.
Well, thank you. I'm 57 years old, and I've been married 32 years, have 4 children. We're empty nesters. I have 2 children are married, 2 that are in college. I like to run, although I've not been running very much this last couple of months because of different, going to get things on board here. I'm a 6-time marathoner, including the New York Marathon. I like model railroads, and starting to read a little bit more.
Being the CEO of a hospital, I think you're going to keep running there. Tell me about your wife. Is she excited about moving here to Pahrump?
Well, her name's Lynn Ann. She's in Phoenix. She's working with a commercial property organization down there right now, and so we're still going through, what's the future going to look like.
And tell me a little bit about what you hope to do in the next coming weeks.
Well, the next coming weeks are going to be focused on, if you will, painting a picture. What does the future of this hospital look like, and how are we going to react with all the players that are affiliated with this hospital.
And Desert View Hospital held their annual Children's Back to School Health Fair this past week.
We've had more people show up already than we had the whole fair last year. The immunizations are here, the no-cost immunizations, the dental screenings, the vision screenings, everything's going great. The fire department's here spraying water for the kids. The Goody Two-Shoes event is here. Those people who got the vouchers are here utilizing that service. A lot of great other services here. It's just another great event and a great day for our community.
Lots and lots of booths and lots of people. Why do you think that more people attended this year than last?
Well, I think there's a variety of reasons. Obviously, when we can provide the services to the community, they want to take advantage of that. The other reason is I think people still have there's still some economic downturn in the community, and I think these people we're able to provide these services for them at no cost, which is just really a benefit to all of us.
Between Valley Electric's back to school supply drive and this, the kids should be pretty much ready.
Well, we sure hope so. We want to make sure that every kid in this community is immunized the way they need to be. They have their screenings the way they need to be. We have Healthcare Partners is doing no-cost back-to-school physicals today, which is really a great thing for us. So we're in great shape with the community. Our community partners have really stepped up this year and made this event what it's going to be, which is better than it's ever been.
What have you been hearing from some of the citizens coming out here with their kids and participating in this?
They're all very pleased. They're happy to have this resource available to them. Nye Communities Coalition did a great job putting this together and working together on things. So we're just very pleased that it's going the way it is, and make sure that we continue to have this event available for the community. We'll be doing another one in November. In October 20th for the adults. That'll be the adult version of this with no-cost flu shots for the entire community as well.
When you talk to the vendors about attending this and participating in this, are they excited?
Well, yeah, they're very excited. They know that there's going to be a lot of people here. They're going to get a lot of exposure here, and the ability for them to reach out and touch the people that really need it in the community is here and available to them.
I can tell you with between the barbecue and the balloons and the hats and everything that's been provided here today, you see a lot of happy kids and a lot of happy families.
We do. We got to thank Mountain Falls for providing the hot dogs and hamburgers and chips for us. We got to thank the Rotary Club for cooking for us, coming out here. They come out every year and do this for us. Again, it's truly a community gathering event, and people come together. Most of these people know each other, and we all step up and help each other. And this is about the community and providing for the community.
We'll, of course, keep the community updated on the one coming up later for the adults.
We will, and we'll make sure we get that publicized well like we did this one, and get with you and have you tell your viewers.
And we'll be back with more of News 46 Week in Review right after this.